So today, the movie I'm going to review is Joker. Directed by Tod Phillips, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Francis Conroy, and Robert De Niro. Much like Heath Ledger, you don't see them and the character. Like even when the trailer came out, I was thinking to myself, Joaquin Phoenix is usually pretty built, and in this he's so frail and skinny. Like I was like concerned about Joaquin Phoenix himself. I was like, damn, he needs to eat. Or I hope he's okay. Like I don't know if he's actually like because he's getting older, he's lost weight or something. But no, it's for the character, and that's commitment for right there. And which will show in his performance that he's really given all to this role, much like Heath Ledger, which again they're totally different characters, but the whole cast is great, and I wasn't feeling the makeup for the Joker in this, honestly, at first, but as I got watching it, I didn't mind it. I still don't love it, but it felt a little too patriotic to me. Now, you could see easily from the trailers that this is going to be an extremely well thought out film, and so I went and saw it today, and my expectations were not disappointed. Some people say this movie has a slow build up, but through the whole movie, every scene was intense and enthralling, and you felt, well, me personally, I felt so much sympathy, and I could connect with the character, because, you know, me growing up, my mom had bad health issues, and I'd see her in the bed a lot, and half of the movie concentrates on mental illness and how it affects someone's life, and how hard it can make it for you to fit in and society, and despite the fact that it's the character is becoming a villain, known as the Joker, mental illness is very real, and not all. I mean, that's not every case that someone with mental illness has can be dangerous. I mean, some of it was really hard to watch because you felt so bad for Arthur Fleck, because he tries, you know, to make it, and he just keeps getting literally getting beaten down by people and thugs, and just life events that's not working out for him, like with his job. And Arthur's mother has suffers from schizophrenia, and so therefore she sees and hears things, but then she's under the impression that when she worked at Wayne Manor, that or Wayne Tower, I guess, that she was seduced by Wayne, Bruce Wayne's father, and it could have really happened, but it could have been a figment of her imagination as well. So it leaves up to the audience to decide, which is what I really liked about it. Given these options to choose from, and it not making it totally clear, which is what's so interesting about it, and I think it's a great way to go for a director and with a story. Now near the end, you see him gain his confidence finally through all this turmoil and just shitty life, one thing after the other, and you see him gain this confidence in himself by realizing this is who he is, and through the people in Gotham, the ones that also have mental illness or just agree with his speeches and what he's done, in their eyes, he is a hero, and it's uh, a really great way to look at it. You know, to not necessarily have the character be totally evil, just pushed um, to that extreme. And um, one problem I didn't care for, which I love the whole film, except near the end when the mob is going crazy and tearing up the city, you we once again see the Wayne family die, get shot. We've seen this probably some the comic books and Tim Burton's Batman. Um, we saw it in Nolan's Batman. We saw it in that show Gotham. I never watched it all the way through there because I just didn't like it. I wasn't sure about what it wanted to be. But anyway, going off track. I think it would have been better if it just showed them walk down the alley with the guy following them, because you already know what's going to happen. So it's like, is it really necessary to show them die again for like the fourth time? But I mean, I guess that, you know, just to follow along with the comic, just gonna throw it in there. Um, near the end, whenever everyone's embracing the Joker, he's dancing and, you know, enjoying it and taking that moment he's wanted for so long of acknowledgement. And I think it should have ended there. That was a really powerful scene, and it really sticks with you. Like, it's like I'm still, you know, amazed at how realistic it was, considering it's from a comic book. Like, Nolan's Batman universe is like dark, but this is like miles past that, honestly. And it is a slow burn. Like, I mean, it's not slow to me, but it does have a slow, like, it takes its time building up. But I think that's a good thing. I always thought that, like that, how it takes its time, as long as it's still entertaining, which it is. So yeah, the pacing was fine for me. It didn't bother me one bit. Some scenes were really hard to watch. You know, Arthur Fleck go through these problems and being beaten up and just hated on constantly. And if anyone ever felt like they weren't nothing, then this film would definitely you could relate to. Which I think is also a good thing, that it'll show, you know, what someone with mental illness would go through, like, you know, being picked on or, you know, treated differently. And like I said, not everyone with mental illness is dangerous. It's just harder for them to sometimes go through certain things than other people do. That might seem normal. But I would definitely check this out. This is called Best Movie of the Year for a reason, or for the week anyway. I think it can go on even further. And as far as the character is totally different than the Joker from The Dark Knight or the Joker from 1989's Batman, Jack Nicholson. And that's one thing I love about it too. You can't compare them. Like, they're just totally different characters, just with the same title. And I honestly would love to see a sequel on this, just as long as it's directed by Tod Phillips. I think it could really use a sequel. I mean, it really stands on its own, so I really don't need a sequel, but it would be really nice to have a sequel to follow up to it. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure it won't. This is pretty much a film that's just a character study of the Joker that It's one lifetime thing that you probably won't see again, unfortunately. Which it makes it that much more special too. So, I mean, it's powerful enough, and the story is told in one film, basically. And you can put the pieces together of what happens next, you know. If you're a fan of great filmmaking, Joaquin Phoenix, if you're a cinematic addict, definitely subscribe and like, and if you like the ending, every ending has to go out with a bang.